So you may be wondering what you just saw. Are these a series of games on PSN? No. Is it a game streaming service where you can choose from multiple games a la Netflix? Closer, but still no. Is it one game where you can choose multiple games to play within the game? Yes, but it is so much more than that. This is Dreams. It was released earlier this year to some fanfare, but not nearly to the level that it deserves. This is possibly the most groundbreaking game of at least this generation, if not longer. It is a creation tool that it has some boundaries, but there are very few boundaries to it. I've spent a good amount of time with the creations in this game, which are appropriately referred to as dreams. This game does have a very dreamlike feeling to it, even in some of the more upbeat or action-oriented creations. Now, you notice how I call them creations or dreams and not games? You can create games in this. You can create whatever you want within the engine that is presented. And the engine has a very specific style. It's very stylized. It resembles a painting to me, and instead of it having pixels, whatever the game is made up of, the molecules of the game, no pun intended, or maybe pun intended, are kind of like clouds or swirls or fuzzy circles, and everything is made up of these. And the best creators are able to combine these in a way that you don't notice them, or that you do notice them and it's intentional and it adds to the artistic element of it. So I've spent about, I don't know, let's say 50 hours doing, playing, interacting with the creations, the dreams. I have not created anything myself. That's partly due to time constraints, my own procrastination. There are tutorials in this game that do a very thorough job of explaining how to make creations. Even with that, it's still very daunting. There are so many tutorials, and there's so much to learn probably beyond the tutorials. And also, you can create things with a controller, the PS4 controller, but you probably would prefer using the Move controllers. It seems like you can do a lot more shaping with those, and it would probably be quicker. Now, this game hasn't sold incredibly. I don't know the numbers, I haven't seen them. But on its month of release, February, it was number 5, I believe, in North America on the PSN store. So that doesn't include physical sales. And Modern Warfare and a few other games were ahead of it, of course, that are always big sellers. But the fact that it was the first month that it came out, it was the first month of release, it was 5th, which is good, but for this game being in development for I think 10 years, I mean, I heard of the game back at the beginning of the PS4's life cycle, or even before that came out. It might have been announced at an E3 while the PS4 was announced. And this game had a lot of hype around it back then, but no one's talking about it now. And that bothers me, because it is what you want it to be. It is whatever you want it to be.